Hey y'all, welcome back to the Lips Reacts channel. I'm Lips and today we are watching Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 7, titled A Man Without Honor. That could describe so many characters in this show, and perhaps it is meant to describe many of them. I'm most specifically thinking of Jon Snow right now. Jon Snow, who we last left on a mountain with a woman alone. However, there's a lot of different men in this show that have a lot of really difficult things to do right now. And there's a lot of men in this show who have already shown us that they have a different way of doing things. So let's get into it. Let's see how things fare out. If you want to watch the full length reaction, you can hop on over into Patreon and do so there. You'll need your own copy, but we would love to have you. Regardless, while I have your attention, don't forget to like and subscribe on this video, and I'll see you in the show. God, for half a second there, that looked like Jaime Lannister. Theon! Oh, God. Oh, wait, he woke up empty in the bed. I forgot.
The boy can't walk, but somehow he slipped past you.
You let a half-wit escape with a cripple. And Rickon too, the little one.
Gone.
You have, like, no leverage now. Oh my God, all because he thought with his schlong, which he's done since episode 1. I mean, ever since we met. Jesus Christ, Theo, what? That was always inside of him, wasn't it? Oh no. They could very well find them.
Enjoying your first hunt?
So far, hunting seems very similar to riding, my lord.
If I find them soon enough, I won't hurt them. Well, I'll hurt them, but I won't kill them.
They're like tiny boys.
The hounds have the scent.
Damn it.
The boy can't survive on walnuts.
I'm fine. I know that farm. Sent those 2 Winterfell orphans there.
Oh yeah.
Theon tracks us here. He'll torture them until he finds out where we are.
Oh no.
We got a good start on them, but we can't outrun hounds forever.
See, I knew she would be smart.
Did you pull a knife on me in the night?
Jesus. No way she could have felt anything. They all have so many clothes on.
You're a boy who's never been with a girl.
So what?
I heard they get all swollen and bruised if you don't use them.
Girl, don't make me regret keeping you alive.
They're no girl crows.
There are no women of the Night's Watch, no.
With your hands, then. No wonder you're all so miserable.
Because she's winning my graces back.
I'm a free woman.
You're a free woman.
But I might be your prisoner, but I'm a free woman.
If you're my prisoner, you're not a free woman. That's what prisoner means.
And you think you're free?
Oh, shit.
So instead of getting naked with a girl, you prefer to invade our land.
Invade your land!
Whoa.
We've been here the whole time. You lot came along and just put up a big wall and said it was yours.
Ooh, wow.
My ancestors lived here, same as yours.
So why are you fighting us?
There's a lot of really good points being made.
This is no common assassin.
We hanged 20 men last night.
Holy shit.
Man tried to kill me. I want his name and I want his head.
No one tried to kill you, Tywin. But I can see, obviously he would think that.
Killing them isn't the problem. It's finding them.
You gone soft, Clegane? Let them know what it means to choose the wrong side.
Tywin. Well, the sentence was not supposed to be I like Tywin, but I think it is that I respect Tywin. Because I firmly understand what he stands for.
This will be my last war. Win or lose.
Have you ever lost before?
Do you think I'd be in my position if I'd lost a war?
No. I like that he said win or lose.
My legacy will be determined in the coming months. You know what legacy means?
What was she thinking about?
It's what you pass down to your children and your children's children.
Ned Stark's legacy lives within you, Arya.
The Great Hall had 35 hearths. Do you know what happened?
Dragons?
Tell us the story, Tywin.
Harren and all his sons roasted alive within these walls.
Jesus.
Aegon Targaryen changed the rules. That's why every child alive still knows his name, 300 years after his death.
300 years since his death?
It was Rhaenys and Visenya too.
Correct.
It was never the men in the Targaryen family. It was always the women. Well, maybe it was also the men.
Are most girls more interested in the pretty maidens from the songs? Jonquil, flowers in her hair.
Most girls are idiots.
You remind me of my daughter. Where did you learn all this stuff about Visenya and her Valyrian steel sword?
Oh, shit.
My father.
A well-read stonemason.
He is gonna realize too quickly, if he hasn't already,
Have you met many stonemasons, my lord?
that her father is not really a stonemason.
Careful now, girl. I enjoy you, but be careful.
He said, don't cross the boundaries, don't cross the line.
Low-born girls say, my lord. My lord. If you're going to pose as a commoner, you should do it properly.
Oh, shit.
My mother
He knows.
served Lady Dustin for many years, my lord. She taught me how to speak properly.
Good.
You're too smart for your own good.
She is.
Go on.
Does he know?
I should have come to you after, to thank you for saving me.
Oh, Sansa.
Does it give you joy to scare people?
No, it gives me joy to kill people.
Okay, intimidating.
Eddard Stark of Winterfell never killed a man.
It was his duty. He never liked it.
He lied.
I don't think
Killing's
he
the sweetest
did.
thing there is.
Ew, no, it's not.
You'll be glad of the hateful things I do someday when you're queen. And I'm all that stands between you and your beloved king.
Wow. Shit. That was a sobering moment. Okay.
If I wanted your dragons, I would have taken them. They mean nothing to me on their own.
Nothing.
Oh, shit.
Shall we look inside my vault and see what selling your dragons would buy me I cannot buy already?
Oh, shit.
I cannot let this thing happen to you under my roof.
But it did happen under your roof.
Well, that's true.
We can't make steel as good as yours, it's true, but we're free.
Hmm.
We don't go serving some shit king who's only king because his father was.
Oh, shit.
Or you could be free too. You don't need to live your whole life taking commands from old men. I could show you the streams to fish, the woods to run. Build yourself a cabin and find a woman to lie with in the night.
Does that sound good? Does that sound good, John?
And what did she say?
She admired your spirit, Your Grace.
And what then?
She tore the paper in half, Your Grace.
I'm gonna take a shot every time Cersei tears a piece of paper thinking it actually means something.
Too many prisoners.
Is there room for Sir Olsen? Put him in with the Kingslayer for now.
Although, to be fair, it could mean more. But I think it's just kind of like, it's just kind of a silly, like, look at me tear this paper.
I've already run through the supplies I brought with me.
Uh-oh.
I need fennel root for those with fever, willow bark. Mostly I need milk of the poppy. You saw what it was like to amputate a foot without any.
He did. And he is absolutely going to help you. Look at the way he looks at her.
Continue, my lady.
He respects her.
If I could write a list.
Come with me to the crag.
He just wants to spend time with her.
I want the wounded men to be treated well. All the wounded men.
All. Friends and foe. See? That's a man with honor, in my opinion.
I'm looking at spending the rest of my life being treated like a fool and a eunuch by my own people. Ask yourself, is there anything I wouldn't do to stop that from happening? The hounds will find the scent again. I'll beat them until they do.
Theon has lost his goddamn mind.
It's better to be cruel than weak.
Where are they? Who, my lord? The Stark boys, where are they?
Oh, they came to the farmhouse anyway. Oh no.
Over here.
Oh.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Walnuts.
Go back to Winterfell.
Take him back.
Shit. Because he'll object.
He came back.
As soon as I heard. Do you know anything?
He left?
Arya?
We can't find her. She must be dead too.
Or not.
Led my people out of the Red Waste and into the slaughterhouse.
I should have been here.
You went to find her.
She might not be dead.
My place is by your...
Oh, he went to go find her a ship. Oh, okay.
Your people are in Westeros.
People in Westeros don't know I'm alive.
They will soon enough.
And then what? They'll pray for my return, they'll wave dragon banners and shout my name. That's what my brother believes, and he was a fool.
Her brother was a fool.
Trust me. And it's you I should trust, Sir Jorah.
Ooh. Hey. Hi.
I don't need trust any longer. I don't want it, and I don't have room for it.
Babe, you can't do this alone.
And you are too familiar.
Ooh, shit.
No one can survive in this world without help. No one.
That's true. But is there honor in the help coming from him?
Find my dragons.
I feel like whichever man finds her dragons first is gonna get a lot of respect from her.
What do you think they'll say when they hear about you and me?
We were only close together for warmth, and then I felt it right up against my backside like a club.
She is trouble.
And I didn't want it, but oh, I did.
I'll tell you what, Jon Snow. Since it's going to be your word against mine, and since you can't talk about it without blushing.
Oh.
Well, it's nice. And wet.
Girl!
Enough.
You don't have tea.
Oh, she is gonna seduce him.
God's your doll.
Shit! She would have slept with him and done something tricky anyway. Oh shit! Was she? Because she was leading, right? So she led him to. Yeah, of course she did. Yeah.
You should have took me while you had the chance.
Can't blame her. Can I honestly respect her? Oh baby, oh no. God damn. Oh honey. She bled, didn't she?
No. Oh no.
No, because that means Joffrey's gonna want.
It's all right. Give me that. If the Queen sees, I can have Joffrey's children now. Help me flip it over.
Why did she just walk in there like that?
Where are you going?
To tell her grace.
Shit.
You'll say nothing to anyone. Do you understand?
I think you're gonna have to kill her because she's good. What do you mean you're just gonna pull a knife on her and let her run? Too late.
Your mother might have prepared you.
Damn it.
You're a woman now. Do you have any idea what that means? I'm fit to bear children for the king.
A prospect that once delighted you.
Well, can you blame her for not?
Joffrey's always been difficult.
And you take pride in that?
You may never love the king, but you will love his children.
I love his grace with all my heart.
She's smart.
The more people you love, the weaker you are.
Damn!
You'll do things for them that you know you shouldn't do. You'll act the fool to make them happy, to keep them...
Wisdom. I mean, look, I can respect Cersei.
Shouldn't I love Joffrey, Your Grace? You can try. Little dove.
And she has been in Sansa's position. To some extent.
Who did you say your mother was again?
Cinder Lannister. I squired for you once, you know?
There are so many Lannisters, aren't there?
Well, when I think back to that day.
It's a good thing I am who I am. I'd have been useless at anything else. My life has left me uniquely unfit for constraint.
What is happening here?
There is a way.
Good.
I think.
Jesus Christ! I knew they shouldn't have been in the same cage together.
It's actually quite simple.
Well, let me help you.
You'll have to die.
He's gonna make this poor kid kill himself? Nope, he's gonna do it himself. Oh my god, Jaime. Oh! That noise! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Shit! And then he's gonna get the keys and he's gonna escape.
Draw your sword. See what your steel is worth. You want to please the mother of dragons.
Yeah, he does.
Will you betray her again, Jorah the Undel?
Betray?
The thief you seek is with her now.
I did not leave the comfort of my home to come to yours and be called a thief.
No one is calling you a thief.
Your dragons will bring the world nothing but death and misery, my dear.
Someone in this room for sure stole the dragons, but who?
Mother of Dragons is in the right. She must be reunited with her babies.
Thank you, sir.
I will help you, Khaleesi.
How?
I will take you to the House of the Undying.
Nope.
Where I have put them.
What?
I made an arrangement with the King of Karth. He procured them for me.
But there is no King of Karth.
There is now. That was the other half of the arrangement.
What?
I will open Karth to the world, as I have forced it to open itself to me.
Did he betray us?
She will give them her love, and they will thrive by her side.
Did we just become a prisoner?
Forever.
Oh! Is that all that guy?
A mother should be with her children.
Oh no, he has so many tricks.
Lady Stark.
What is it?
I caught Kingslayer.
Oh, they got him? Thank God. Son of a bitch, you thought. Wow, I'm actually really glad they didn't make us endure more time without him as a prisoner. We might have to endure him dying right now, though. Our leverage.
This man is our prisoner.
This monster killed my son.
And crippled mine.
How can it be treason to kill Lannisters?
I understand your grief, my lord.
Fair enough.
I will demand this murderer's head.
Wise men do not make demands of kings.
Fathers who love their sons do. I will have his head.
That is fair enough.
Thank you for fighting on my behalf, Lady Stark.
No one's fighting on your behalf.
Fence, but...
Take him to the...
She literally just wants her children back.
Every chain you can find.
You've become a real she-wolf in your later years. There's not much fish left in you.
And gag him!
Please do gag him.
Stannis Baratheon's fleet has been spotted sailing north.
He'll be at our gates within 5 days, 4 if he has the wind. He needs to start acting like a king. And if the entire city wants Joffrey dead...
I'm not the one giving the boy whores to abuse.
Wow.
I was wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong.
If we can't control him...
Do you think I haven't tried?
He doesn't listen to anyone, to be fair. She did try. He threatened to kill his own mother.
I always hoped he'd be like Jaime. He looks like him.
No shit.
The boy's more Robert than Jaime.
Robert was a drunken fool, but he didn't enjoy cruelty.
Jaime does enjoy cruelty.
The Targaryens...
Wed brother and sister for hundreds of years, I know. Half the Targaryens went mad, didn't they?
Tommen and Marcella are good, decent children, both of them.
Oh, this is like a really nice heart-to-heart moment. She does love her children, like Tyrion said. It's her one redeeming quality. That and her cheekbones.
The sun returns at dawn, my lady.
So they say.
Kingslayer won't last the night.
Yep. That is a lot of unrest within the camp.
I need to be alone with him.
Milady, our orders.
Your orders, which I've just gave you.
Whoop.
Come to say goodbye, Lady Stark. I believe it's my last night in this world.
She's gonna free him.
Defend the king, obey the king. Obey your father. Protect the innocent, defend the weak. And what if your father despises the king? What if the king massacres the innocent?
The Kingslayer.
What a king he was.
He was the Mad
Aerys
King.
Targaryen, and to the sword I shoved in his back.
You are a man without honor.
Ooh. There it is. He indeed is.
I've never been with any woman but Cersei.
Ew.
I have more honor than poor old dead Ned.
Your sword.
I told you what would happen if you served me loyally.
Things are about to get real.
What
are you doing?
What have you done?
No!
Here is the answer to your question.
No, no, no. 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 Those are the orphans, aren't they? What is a man with honor? What is a man without honor? What the hell does honor even mean in this world? You know? Definition of honor. Adherence to what is right or to a conventional standard of conduct. Conventional. Honor is kind of, to some extent, subjective, though, isn't it? I feel like everyone made some... obviously, choices matter a lot in this world. But some of the choices made today, I think, are going to have some potentially devastating consequences. It's interesting to see Theon. I can understand why Theon has kind of turned into the character that he is. He was a very submissive and agreeable hostage for the Starks. And I think that part of that was because they did treat him with respect, right? And I don't think that he left the Starks with any intention of taking the path that he did. But when he realized he didn't have the respect of his own father, that will do something to a man. Your own father not respecting you will absolutely do something to a man. And we see that with Theon. He's almost unrecognizable. And yet you can see that all along that was there, that was brewing, that potential to be this unruly, cowardly, hot-headed ruler was there. He doesn't have, and there is, so it's interesting because like if you sometimes probably certain comments get edited out and obviously certain comments get left in, and it's not that I'm trying to censor myself or anything, because you can't censor yourself when people watch the full-length reactions over on Patreon, right? That's all unedited, just their raw thoughts in the moment. But sometimes certain cuts get made for the YouTube versions. So off the top of my head, I can't think of like what I would have. And also when at the time of recording this, I've just posted the finale episode of season 1 and I'm recording episode 7 of season 2. So you can imagine that I haven't even edited those 6 episodes ahead of this. So there's certain characters that have my respect, even though they're quite, respect is maybe too positive of a word. But like Tywin Lannister, I think is like, I would even say is more of a morally gray character. He's not outright bad. He's not outright good. But I respect him because when he makes decisions that are more morally negative, I would say, he stands behind it. He stands in this seat of like control. He has this control about him. He is in control of himself, it seems. He seems very wise. He seems very calm. He seems very collected. Almost like calculated. And that is something that Theon doesn't have. And that's also something that Jaime Lannister doesn't have. But it is something that Tyrion Lannister has. And also is something that Cersei has. Though Cersei has this is not a negative per se, but Cersei has this heart, right? And I think she sees it as this weakness because she has this love, and she truly has even said in this episode that like the more you love, the weaker you are. And she sees this as a weakness when I think it's this strength, but she hides it and she buries it because she's made decisions or she's made choices in her life because she loved, and those choices led to kind of very consequential, in the negative sense, outcomes. And isn't that very interesting? Now, it's an interesting parallel, right, to Catelyn Stark, Lady Stark, and Cersei, because I think they both have this love. And I think when we see these moments with Catelyn Stark, she doesn't hide her love. She doesn't shy away from it. She seems very honest about her love. And I think that does make her strong. And I think it makes her children strong. Because there's this strength in gentleness. There's this strength in having heart. Because even Jaime Lannister was hating on the Mad King for killing innocents, right? At least I think that's what he was getting at. Jaime's an interesting bird. So he's hating on the killing of innocents, I think. But then it's like he doesn't really hold himself to the same standard he holds other people to. And that's where you will never find me admiring someone. Because if you're going to hold other people to a certain standard, you better be holding yourself to that standard. And if you're not, you're going to lose my respect. You're going to lose my respect. And that is why Littlefinger and whatever the V guy's name is, you guys roasted me in an episode because I didn't get his name right. Who fucking cares? You guys will be fine. Vargas, Vegas, whatever his name is. I don't have a lot of respect for them because, like, they're two-faced. And also, just a reminder that if you're going to go into the comments and tell me that there's a character arc that makes someone better, you're spoiling the show. And you're just going to get muted. And you're going to be hidden. And anything you comment in the future will just go into a void. I won't be able to see it and the community won't be able to see it. Do you want that to happen? Don't spoil the show. Because I can't block you, but I can indefinitely mute you. And if you think I'm going to go back through my muted list and unmute people after a time, you're dead wrong. You're getting muted forever. So be careful with what you say if you want to be seen in these comments. Anyway, who else? You know what's interesting? As much as I really, really love and admire and I eat up the Daenerys moments, I'm just kind of feeling a little lackluster with her right now. Of course, I adore her. I think she's one of the best. She's one of my favorite characters. Love the dragons, love her. But I think maybe I can't see her future right now. I can't foresee that. And her future just feels a little like her desires feel unreachable. But of course, like her storyline would end if she didn't want, to take back the land. But then it's like, we're all fighting for this land, for these people, for those rulings that no one really none of this actually belongs to anyone. It's just a bunch of people deciding that they want the perceived power that comes with ownership of land and people. And to be fair, they're not outright like owning the people, but by ruling the land, they're like controlling the people. Control, that's the word I'm looking for. Control. They want this control. Although what happened in Karth was I say that. I think for like Daenerys's character, I was kind of feeling like, I just don't really know what we're fighting for here, hun. I don't really know. You can't do this alone. So how are you going to do this? And then, well, we get stabbed in the back, sliced in the throat from behind. Not us, but everyone else in that room. And that's going to add a little more consequence, a little more depth to that story. Because I do think they had to do something for her storyline here. And I guess by her, I mean the original book author, probably. But she couldn't just have a happy ending. She couldn't just have a little dragons and find happiness. No, I guess not. I guess not. I'm really worried for Sansa. Oh, I was gonna say. So at the end of this episode, we see Lady Stark holding the sword to Jaime. I honestly have no idea if she's gonna kill him. There's obviously we didn't see anything happen. There's a lot that could happen. Now the big question is, what happens to Sansa if she does? Oddly enough, now Joffrey might have a different opinion on what happens to Sansa if his uncle/father Jaime is killed. The real loose cannon there is Cersei. However, oddly enough, I don't know if she would have it in her to kill Sansa. Because I do think, as much as I like to harp on her, we're seeing this like really emotional, kind of heartbroken side of Cersei more and more. She still makes my blood boil. I think she's still a very like dislikable character, but there's just this like softness to her when it comes to her children. And then I think the reason why she would not take out Lady Stark's killing of Jaime on Sansa would be because she sees how awful Joffrey is being right now. And also, she admitted it herself, Joffrey's cunning evilness feels his cruelness comes from and is mirrored in Jaime, not Robert. So, okay. I think I've been waxing poetic for a good minute, and thank you for listening for anyone that has. I am going to try to give a few more like thoughts at the end of episodes. Some people have been kind enough to tell me they'd like to hear my thoughts over on Patreon, and I am really grateful for that. So I'll try. Sometimes it's a little it feels like a daunting task to collect my thoughts, and I don't take notes while I'm watching because it would take away from my ability to take in the show. I do my own editing for the show though, so like I may not be catching certain things the first time watching because that would be impossible to catch every little thing in the show your first time watching, but I am catching a lot more things on my editing rounds. And that's just the nature of it. So it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Full-length reactions on Patreon. And I'll see you in the next one.